Hello, this is Rivkah Asoulin, founder and executive director of Ancient Roots Israel, the first international herbal conference happening in Israel this February 9th through 11th, 2020. Today, I would like to show you this little plant, chickweed, also called Stellaria. So once again, we are taking a walk in my wild weed garden. That's what I say when I neglect it for a long time. Here's the old sticky fleabane, now past its prime, well past its prime. But I just wanted to show you all of the beautiful herbs popping up now in the rainy season in Israel. And we have just found our chickweed right here in this little tiny patch against the concrete foundation of my house. Okay, so what I'm trying to demonstrate to you now is this one fine line of hairs. Can you see it over by my top finger that I'm moving? You can actually see that fine line of hairs. When I twist it, you'll see the rest is totally smooth. As I'm rotating the plant, you can see that there's this one fine line of hairs right there. And it can change, at the stalk. It can kind of, jump to the other side going up the stalk. That's the first way to tell chickweed, okay, when you find it. This is, of course, finding it without the flowers because the flowers are tiny, but rather distinctive, those little Stellaria star flowers. The leaves are nice and smooth. And, of course, when you taste it, it's going to have a nice, mild, sweet taste with it. There are some poisonous lookalikes. So again, that one fine row of hairs is one way. You can see it there, to be sure. I want to show you what happens when you break it. Just a minute. So when we break it, I'm just going to gently kind of try and show it to you. I'm gently pulling, and do you see this? There's almost like a thin, elastic core. How can I show it to you better? I'll show you a close-up of this. Okay, so here is the chickweed that I've broken open, and there is the thin, elastic kind of core to the chickweed, which is another great identifier. I'm trying to open it with one hand while holding the phone. Let's see if I can accomplish this and still get a close-up. There you go. Okay, and that core eventually will break, but it's pretty elastic. As you can see, it'll just kind of reattach almost together. So those are different ways to identify Stellaria, also called maidenwort. You can eat it fresh from the ground. You can grind it into a pesto. You can add it to your favorite dishes. It's known as being one of those elusive weight loss herbs, but it also just has so many nourishing trace minerals and lots of other practical uses. But I just wanted to help you identify chickweed in the garden, which, if you live in Israel, should be growing for you at this time of year. Enjoy.